And now, it's time for Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk hookup. For the next 2 hours, join Pete Gray, rock cod Rick Maxa, and this week's special expert guest for fishing information, new techniques to catch more fish, and the most current scoop on what's happening in the water. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here. By Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup, and Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. Get ready for the fastest 2 hours on radio with the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray and Rock Cod Rick Maxa.
Good morning, anglers, and welcome to Let's Talk Hookup. I'm Pete Gray. Rock Cod Rick Maxa is still out of town. He'll be back in the studio next weekend, but we've got a great lineup for you today. Captain Jamie and Kyle from Seasoned Sportfishing are in the show right now. Going to be talking local fishing and more. You stay tuned. Southern California's sport fishing voice. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090.
No matter what the season, Rapala lures should always be a part of your fishing arsenal. It's time to stock up on the trolling lure that's proven to catch more fish. X-Rap Magnum by Rapala. Every X-Rap Mag runs perfect right out of the box. All have extreme action with a controlled, deep-diving, aggressive swimming motion. The large diving lip partners with premium VMC hooks and an irresistible rattle. Here's some big news. X-Rap Mags now get up to 40 feet deep with the new X-Mag 40. Spool up with Suffix line, which was designed and recommended for trolling X-Rap Mags, and you have a deadly combo. You should also check out Rapala Husky Magnum heavy-duty high-speed trolling lures built for battling large game fish. The Husky Mag lures, like all Rapala lures, are built tough and available at a great price. So bottom line, the X-Rap Magnum or the Rapala Husky Magnum are the ultimate trolling lures for Southern California and Baja saltwater fishing. Available in a variety of colors and sizes. No matter what you choose, the fish can't resist Rapala. Ask your local tackle dealer which is the hottest color and size, and start catching more fish. See the entire lineup at Rapala.com.
Yamaha's Wake Up to Savings sales event is here. Purchase an eligible new 2.5 to 150 horsepower 4-stroke outboard and get up to $750 in dealer credit toward the purchase of additional goods or services. The Wake Up to Savings sales event. Reliability starts here. Yamaha. Visit your local Yamaha Outboards dealer today. Offer ends June 15, 2018, subject to change at any time. Other restrictions and conditions apply. See authorized participating Yamaha outboard dealers for details. This promotion cannot be used with any other Yamaha offer.
Here's John Ireland for Rancho Leonero.
Ranch is small, It's very personal, very intimate. I don't think there's anywhere else that you could have the old Baja feel and have all those miles of beachfront, the palapa roofs and the stone walls. There's not a room that you don't have some kind of ocean view. You don't give up any amenities at the ranch. It's just very rustic. You know how when you cook outdoors it tastes better? Well, that's Rancho Leonero. It just tastes better. We have paddle boards, we've got kayaks, we've got snorkeling equipment, of course. We've got 12 super pongas. We have dive trips. We've got over 40 kayaks at the hotel. We've got all accurate equipment, very top of the line. And when the fishing's good, we'll freeze your fish, pack it all up, send it home with you. People love it. They'll come back 5-6 times a year. That's the highest accolade we can get. 1-800-646-2252, 646-BAJA. And RanchoLeonero.com. It's unique.
There's a lot of great tools out there to help you land the biggest catch. We've got state-of-the-art fish finders, the latest sonar technology, and a wide assortment of lures and jigs at our disposal. It's all tech to help you land the big one. Do you know who else loves the latest tech? Your San Diego County Ford dealers. Just look at F-150. It's loaded with tech. That's one of the many reasons F-150 is Motor Trend's 2018 Truck of the Year. Great payloads and towing capabilities make it the perfect piece of tackle. Available with an 8-inch touchscreen, fuel-saving EcoBoost engine, and all the latest safety and comfort features, F-150 is the truck that is smart enough for California. And right now, your San Diego County Ford dealers have great offers on F-150 XLT and STX. Right now is your best chance to get the best deal on the best truck. That's California Smart. Learn more at buyfordnow.com or visit your San Diego County Ford dealer today. They'll be glad to hook you up. Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Pete Gray here. As I said, Ricky is out of town, and he'll be back next weekend. And and a lot more going on here in the studio. First-timers on Let's Talk Hookup, Captain Jamie and Kyle from Seasoned Sportfishing. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning, Pete.
Great to have you guys in the studio. Very excited. Jamie, tell us about Seasoned Sportfishing for those of our listeners that may not know what you do.
Well, we're a small operation. We fish 4-pack, which is 4 passengers. We fish a Parker fleet. We have 3 boats. 23-foot, 25-foot, and a pretty rare 34-foot Parker. They made like 11 of those. So, yeah, it's pretty fun. We just kind of cater to our customer base. We fish around the year, fishing rock cod in the fall and the winter, and then kind of moving into our squid fishing on a typical cycle, so cold water cycle, fishing squid, fishing sea bass, yellowtail, and halibut on a nest, and then, moving in usually around July 1st into our offshore program that we fish through October, fishing Dorado, bluefin, yellowfin, and, kelpfish of that nature.
Whole fleet of Parkers running out of Dana Landing in Mission Bay?
Yep, that's correct. Dana Landing, our home. We've been there for probably 8 or 9 years. Stephen Pinard's just given us a great place and, to park the boats and a family atmosphere. And, we can do everything we want there as far as, our bait, our tackle, foods, drinks. They've got the, we can get sandwiches there in the morning, and just a great place and great operation, for us to call home.
So you run the 34 Parker, like you say. There's only 11 of them in the world, right?
Yeah, it was the only boat. It got built in 08. Obviously the economy turned when that boat got shipped. I think it was the only 34 that was shipped to the West Coast. Wow. And it came to Crow's Nest there at Dana Landing, right next door when Crow's Nest was there. Sundance, which was the Parker dealership at the time. Mm-hmm. And, it's a pretty unique boat. It's, we put a side scan on it 2 years ago. Really? For an OCH 270, which is for us, on that open water, it's a game changer. It's pretty much the same sonar that, the big boats have. It works a little bit different because the boat is small. So if the weather's up, it's not as stable. But it's a great platform, and pretty honored to be able to fish it every day, definitely.
Yeah, and Kyle, you fished the 25 Parker.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you having us here today. Thank you very much. Appreciate you having us.
Great day.
Yeah, that's correct. I do run the 25 for Jamie. That's the 4-passenger boat. Jamie's can run up to 5 there on that 34. I think it's safe to say too, just back to Jamie's 34, that probably is one of the most styled out 34s too. We've kind of seen the competitors out there as far as the other 34s that were built, and Jamie's is hands down probably the most tricked out and beautiful and well kept boats that's out there for that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And both of you have twin outboard power, right?
Correct. I have two 200 Yamahas V6, and Jamie's up at the 350. Is that correct?
Yeah, 350s. We just repowered. Yeah, we just repowered Kyle's boat this fall or this winter. Uh-huh. So he's got a brand new set of, I think, 200s on it.
Mm-hmm. And I've probably got 14 hours.
Yeah,
on it right
20
now,
hours. So we
got some longevity.
Yeah, we try to give them, the tools of the trade to, be successful.
Keep the boats.
Yeah.
So what are you fishing for? What's happening right now?
Well, we just got off doing a couple of days. We're still kind of in our rock cod mode. As much as we want to, be a hero and go long and, and chase some bluefin right now. Over the years, I've kind of obviously got to know our customers. And we have a handful of customers that, want to roll the dice, go big or go home. But, at the end of the day, a lot of our customers, they want to catch.
Just want to have fun.
Yeah, they want to catch fish. They want to take fish home. So, we're still kind of in that rock cod mode. So we've been, fishing reds and lings. And, I actually was just talking to you before the show that, it's some of my favorite because it obviously takes, a little mindset to, position boats, wind, current, drift. I mean, there's definitely skill in fishing deep rocks and stuff. So we're still on the rock cod mode now.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And you're catching and it's a customer pleaser, right?
It is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're really fortunate right now too. Just the coding has been excellent. It's been really good. We've been seeing really good grade, lots of them. And it's been really fun for the guys to come out there and do it with the wind blowing and kind of having, mixed weather. One day we have it really glassy and beautiful, and it looks like it's about to be summer, and the next day it blows from the northwest, and it's cold and windy, and the water's rolled. And things change quickly. So luckily our customers are able to kind of flip-flop, and we're able to, move things quickly and kind of adapt on the fly, and that's one of the things that the cod allows us to go do, and usually it's something we can go make happen.
It's spring in Southern California. It's kind of part of the game here because of the upwelling, and that's why we have such nutrient-rich waters, because of these winds, right?
Absolutely.
Right. But this week, looking good.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday is looking really, really good.
Yeah.
So I think we're maybe do some recon trips to kind of go offshore and take a look.
I think we do have a couple open party trips up as well, right, Jamie?
Yep, this week, a couple open party trips, and you can, find those on the website. So
how does one book a trip with Seasoned Sport Fishing?
So obviously there's a phone number. We've got a pretty detailed website that I had built from a good friend I'm also in the music business. So I've done music, pretty much, since the early 90s as well. So, but a designer that did our music site built the fishing site. So it's got a real-time calendar on it, which is really nice. You can go online. And, obviously on the open party trips, it's just a reserve button, shoots me an email real quick. We make the call. So, you can obviously do it by phone or, on the website.
And you'll take up to 5 on your 34.
Yeah, we take 5 on the 34, and then we take 20, or on the 25 we take 4, and then on our 23 center console, I got that boat 2 years ago, when all that big bluefin showed up, and that was our, kind of, fish the jig and
run and gun.
Yeah. And we take 3 on, bird school fishing. So we take 3 on that boat. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so you can choose between inshore, offshore. You'll cater to whatever people want to do.
Absolutely. Yeah. We fish half day to a day and a half trip. So
wow.
Yeah, we can on that 34. We'll do day and a half trips.
No
It sleeps 4 comfortably. We just when we put that sonar in the boat, we upgraded the bait tank, so we have a 200-gallon. So we take 5 or 6 scoops and.
Do you swim in that afterwards?
We do. Jacuzzi. Yeah, we definitely do jacuzzi and champagne on the way in.
Yeah, that's a big bait tank.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's it was. I think it's the same one they have on Stevens. Big
on the
boat.
Impulse.
Yeah, on the Impulse. Yeah.
Wow.
So it holds a lot of bait. It's you get a sonar like that, and obviously you need bait to back that sonar up.
Sure.
So.
Exactly.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, that's really nice options for people. So people would go on your website or give you a call. How does the season look? I mean, are you guys booked up? I mean, can people still get weekend dates?
Our 34 is pretty much, all the Saturdays are gone through the summer. The 25 and 23 definitely still has some, some weekends. We definitely have some Sundays on that 34, but, yeah, they just go online and, with having 3 boats and obviously 3, detailed captains that, we all take care of our own boat type thing, kind of give us our own office type deal. So, there's plenty of room this summer.
Yeah. So, Kyle, what's your favorite thing to fish for?
I think my bread and butter is probably going to be yellowtail. I think customer base and private fishing, if I was going to go do anything right now, if I was going to go fishing with you guys right now, I'd like to go to the islands. I'd fish that Coronado Island stuff for yellowtail and bonito, and it's really visual fishing. Mm-hmm. When you get there, there's lots to look at. The island's beautiful, especially this time of year in spring when it's really green. And then just getting a gamut of fish, the ultimate game fish, the California yellowtail. And then I love catching bonito too. I think those are a really underspoken fish, and they can provide a lot of fun. They blow up on top water. They're really responsive to bait. They climb all over the trolling jigs. Fun to catch on, live bait rods and stuff like that. And so
some big bonito around.
Yeah, big bonito put up a good battle. You catch a 12, 10-pound bonito. It's pretty good battle. So I'm all about it.
For sure. Now, will you guys go to San Clemente Island if somebody wants to do something like that?
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, we'll do. We fish overnights there. So, and then obviously our day and a half trips too. So yeah, we'll fish far down the beach. We probably make it 100, 120. I think is as far as we've been. On our day and a half trips, but.
And what about the big bluefin last season? Were you guys on those?
We did. We fished those. I probably did 4 trips. Again, since this whole thing showed up, knowing your customer base, a lot of guys want to go catch one. Not a lot of guys want to pull on them. So
yeah,
and then you finally get the kite up. You get in the zone. You start marking some fish deep. You start seeing the bait. You deploy the kite, you run by the first kelp, and they're like, hey, can we fish that kelp? And it's like, you already got all the whole machine up and running. So it's kind of one of those things.
You have to be committed.
You have to be committed. And, a lot of it, it's like, hey, guys, if you want to commit to this, we're just going to drive right past the bait barge. We're going to fly this thing all day. We're going to, stay in the groove. And
if you want to do this, this is how we do it.
Right. So you got to do it. If you want to catch one of those fish, you got to put in the time all day. And if you want, like Brandon Hayward said a couple weeks ago, if you want to catch something, you got to spend all day doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
And a lot of times, with that big fish, it doesn't float till the afternoon. So it's like, we'll mark it deep. We kind of know an area that we're seeing the bait. Obviously, we're marking fish. But a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, we don't even see any blow-ups or, anything until, the later afternoon. So.
Yeah. In fact, a lot of that stuff last year was biting right into the night, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So those are kind of special things, and people need to understand. If you want to go catch a big bluefin, this is how we do it.
Yeah, and exactly. And guys will call and say they want to catch one. And, I kind of go through the checklist of stuff, with them. Like, we're going to do this. We're going to do it, all day. Grind it out, we might just get one bite, we might get no bites. So, it's kind of one of those things. And, those fish, I've seen them destroy a boat of 4 big guys.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. We get one bite and we get one fish,
Well, let's hope we get that chance this year.
Yeah. We've seen a lot, fish in our cod grounds and, up and down the coast. We've seen a lot of that red crab still. So that's kind of telling me that stuff's out probably deep too. So, fish don't leave far from the kitchen. So. Hopefully we get it's probably a cycle, but let's hopefully get a couple more years.
Well, yeah, I know they're already catching them, so it looks to be, once again, a repeat. And when does that start for you guys? When was it, Kyle, that you guys started getting on that?
That's a really good question. I think the first really, bigger bluefin that we had last year was pushing right towards the end of May, 1st of July.
Wow.
I was out with my buddy Dave Downing, and he got a really, really good one on the popper on a big chovy ball. That was really amazing just to watch that fish come up, and I'd really never seen one so slow that, the take was so memorable. A lot of it, that's such a vicious bite, and this one was literally so slow it was almost like fishing a bass on topwater. But I wanted to take it back really quick, Jamie. Don't sell yourself too short with the kite stuff. The days you did put it up, you had a lot of really good success, right? You had that 211 with a really good customer of ours, Minnie, and his dad.
Wow.
Yeah. I think we flew it 4 times and we got 3 fish. So.
Oh, that's pretty good odds.
Yeah, pretty good odds. So but again, one of those things. It's stay committed and make them happy.
Are you flying a balloon with the kite?
No, just the kite. Yeah,
kite?
yeah,
Okay.
straight kite. So we didn't fly any balloons. And it was again, you have that to play into it too in the morning. You know what I mean? Like guys want to go catch one. Is there enough wind type thing?
Yeah.
So
Time of day.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right. Well, as you can hear, we have a great show lined up for you today. A lot to talk about here on Let's Talk Hookup. A lot of big announcements happening today. A lot of exciting things happening in Southern California. And if you want to join us, only line available right now is our toll-free line, which is 877-792-1090. And 858-457-1090. Those lines are full, but keep on trying. You'll get through, and we have a great prize for you today. One lucky caller is going to win an AFCO performance clothing package that includes the brand-new AFCO Barracuda Geo Cool performance shirt, a very cool shirt for the tropics and staying cool in the summer, along with their brand new pair of the Goliath fishing shorts, which is just a really fantastic fishing short. Plus, in addition to that, you're going to go fishing with Captain Ryan Boschen on the San Diego, a 3/4-day trip on the San Diego, along with that great AFCO clothing package. 877-792-1090. When we come back, your phone calls, a lot more for Jamie and Kyle, season sport fishing. Stay tuned, Southern California Sport Fishing Voice. Let's talk Hookup Mighty 1090.
This is Captain Art Taylor of Searcher Sport Fishing. Come join our season crew led by Captain Aaron, Remy, and me on a fishing adventure to remember. Our 2018 schedule is available now with multi-day trips to fit your budget. The Searcher has remodeled cabins, an RSW system to preserve your catch, and great meals prepared by our chefs. Don't wait. Book your adventure online now at SearcherSportFishing.com or call Celia at 619-226-2403. That's 619-226-2403. Visit SearcherSportFishing.com.
The Sportfishing Association of California is taking a leadership role to broaden the fishing opportunities for Southern California anglers. And Saturday, May 19th, they'll be traveling to Mazatlan, Mexico. The president of SAC, Captain Ken Franke, along with Captain Tim Ekstrom, will host a live broadcast from the El Cid Marina and Resort in Mazatlan. The broadcast will feature some key personnel from Mexico Fisheries and help strengthen the ties with the sport fishing fleet in Southern California and Mexico. They will also discuss the great fishing opportunities available in Mazatlan. SAC's mission is to promote tourism through marine recreation and educational activities while protecting ocean resources. By working together with Mexico, we can show our care for the resources both at home and across the border. Tune in Saturday, May 19th, a very special live Let's Hookup broadcast from Mazatlan, Mexico with the Sportfishing Association of California. Check CaliforniaSportfishing.org.
When you put on a pair of Maui Jim sunglasses, the world begins to look different. Colors are more vivid. Contrast is clearer. Details are crisper. Wherever your vision leads you, beauty follows. With polarized lenses that eliminate glare and enhance color, Maui Jim sunglasses won't change the world. They'll change the way you see it. Color, clarity, detail. Maui Jim.
Hey, this is Rosie with Cedros Sport Fishing. Cedros Island is considered the yellowtail and calico bass fishing capital in the world, and nobody does it better than Cedros Sport Fishing. We are committed to providing first-class service to our guests as well as an unforgettable fishing experience. We have made a good thing even better. We now have a direct flight departing to the CBX in San Diego. Leave home in the morning and fish in the afternoon. We have a beautiful waterfront lodge with first-class accommodations and meals. What are you waiting for? Call me at 619-772-7570. Or check out CedrosSportFishing.com. Book soon. Trips are going fast.
Hey, it's time for the 30-second Power Pro seminar. Here's the hot tip for those of us that like to fish with small reels for big fish. Fill your spools with Power Pro Max Quattro. It's 25% thinner than standard Power Pro. That means you're going to get more line on that small reel. Plus, you can fly line your bait more effectively. Here's another tip about Power Pro Max Quattro. Your casting distance will increase in addition to increasing your spool capacity. So downsize your tackle and use Power Pro Max Quattro. Check PowerPro.com for more information.
XEBRS 1090 AM, Rosarito, Baja California.
San Diego's sports leader. The home of ESPN Radio. The mighty 1090.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090. Phones are packing up. Only one line available. You want to get through. Here's your chance. 877-792-1090. Let's go ahead and jump into the phones. Let's start it up with Dan in Encinitas. Good morning, Dan. Thanks for getting us started here on Let's Talk Hookup. Good morning, Dan. Let's see. All right, I'm going to we have some issues on the phone here. Go ahead, Adam. Adam's our main man there. It's going to punch you up there, Dan. Good morning, Dan.
Am I there now?
Yeah, we got you.
All right. Hey, thanks for taking my call. I had a question on what landing does your operation run out of, and what trips do you offer? Half day, 3/4, full day? Thanks.
Hey, good morning, Dan. Yeah, we run out of Dana Landing there in Mission Bay, right off Ingram Street.
Perfect. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So we're right there at the landing, and we run anything from half day, 3/4 day. Mostly we run our full day, 5 to 5, 6 to 6. Fishing offshore through the summer.
All right. And then as far as booking, we talked about that. Either can you book online or most of you got to call?
No, you can book online. So it's seasonsportfishing.com, or you can give us a call. Obviously at the end of the day, once the booking's made, there's a lot of questions involved in the booking, and so we like to do that over the phone and answer any questions that you might have.
How do you decide which boat to go on?
That's again that's up to the angler and as far as your budget. I mean, obviously, the three boats have a different budget, and then also how many people that you have in your party. So, we have a lot of people that want to just fish that kind of have an open budget, that want to fish that 34 with two guys. And then some guys just want to fish the surface iron and no bait and want to fish that 23. So
23 center console.
Yep.
Nice. All nice rigs, though.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we take great pride in having a platform that's clean, efficient, and obviously, going to be there first thing in the morning to take you fishing.
And obviously with you on the 34 as well as Kyle on the 25, you've got places you can stay warm and comfortable in that cabin, right?
Yeah, it's nice. Those pilot houses, full glass, no eyes in glass, so it's you can shut the door, stay warm. The 34 has AC and heat. If you really want to put your feet up, take your boots off. So it's kind of like being at home.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Dan, have you been down to Tri-Tip Tuesday at Dana Landing yet?
I have not.
Oh, man.
Killer. Got to get down there.
Yeah, every Tuesday they cook up a tri-tip, and they make these incredible sandwiches, right?
Yeah, Pete, it's great bringing that up. And I think more than anything, there's a hidden gem there at that deli at Dana Landing. They pump out some really good sandwiches, and that's kind of a local secret there to go stop in and grab a quick sandwich in the morning. And that offers a lot of really good assets, too, for our customers and clients to come in there and grab a coffee before we leave or grab a last-minute sandwich or a breakfast sandwich or something like that before they get out on the water.
All their food's super.
And that tri-tip's just killer. They do that on a Traeger. They've got that going out pretty much at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can walk over there and smell that stuff, smoking up already. So they've got a really good thing going on over there. It's definitely something to worth, check out and get a beer over there and a sandwich and enjoy
check it out on Tri-Tip Tuesday.
Watch the boat ramp.
Yeah, there you go. Watch the follies.
Yep.
So that's the cool thing about where you guys are. If your customers forget lunch, they forget drinks, they forget their license, they forget their tackle.
You could forget your head, and they'd probably have it there for you. So
it's a one-stop shop for sure. And then when we come back and we cut their fish, and they're going back to Atlanta, I send them upstairs, and they grab a carry-on, nice Yeti bag cooler or one of their cooler bags they have there, and at the end of the day, they're able to buy a cooler there.
Yeah, for sure. So thanks a lot for the call this morning, Dan. Appreciate that very much. Check it out online there at seasonsportfishing.com. If somebody comes down without tackle, out-of-towner or just somebody that doesn't have tackle, do you guys supply the tackle?
Yeah, so the operation, thanks, Pete, for touching on that. I mean, we try to be an all-inclusive type deal. The only thing that we do not provide is a U.S. fishing license and your food and drinks.
Okay.
We provide all your tackle, terminal tackle, obviously bait, everything. So we've got a really nice deal. I'm a pro staff with Shimano, and they've been absolutely just hands down wonderful for us over the last few years on getting us the latest and greatest.
All the best.
All the best, yeah. We've got, Talica's Tutoriums to, all your big Talica 2 speeds. So, yeah, pretty blessed to have that relationship with Shimano and, have that gear on the boat as well.
That is. And all three boats have the Shimano gear?
Yeah, all three boats, yep.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you don't have to bring any of your own tackle?
Nope. And a lot of guys that
terminal tackle, all that stuff?
Nothing, yeah. And even a guy that fishes all the time likes to come, and it's easy for him because he just brings his food and drinks. He knows that we have that good tackle and can leave all his stuff at home and the stress of, preparing.
What a great idea.
Yeah, and that being said, too, Jamie, we do have the space, and we encourage these guys to bring their own rods and reels and tackle if you've got it, and you're always welcome to grab one of ours down as well and fire that out there.
Nice. Now, you mentioned that a California fishing license. So if you're going to fish Mexico, you guys provide that?
Yeah, we provide all your Mexican permits, obviously the visas. We handle all that out for you.
As part of the deal.
Exactly,
yeah. Yeah, indeed. All right, hey, let's head down south. The Rancho Leonero. Things are heating up down south at Rancho Leonero. John Island's here to tell us about it. Good morning, John.
Peter. Hello, Jamie and Kyle.
Morning.
Well, we've had kind of a so week, Pete. It started with a bang, Sunday and Monday were good days off Lyman Bank, and we had some nice yellowfin out there. Picky biters, but we've got good bait, good big sardine that they're pulling out of the marina there. Seems to be working, and they were pulling 2 or 3 a day out of there, and then the wind kicked up. And hopefully our last wind of the winter kicked up in Blue Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Boats got out yesterday and did well again. The water warmed markedly over the last couple of days. It bumped about 5 or 6 degrees. It's a good 80 degrees right now, and it was 73, 74 last week. And I expect that to help the bite as well. A lot of good bait available, a lot of sardine and caballito around, and like I say, yesterday, right off the lighthouse, they were catching some yellowfin in the 20 to 40 pound range. A few of those, not a whole lot, and getting a couple wahoo too. So I'm hoping that picks up. Otherwise, a lot of fly fishermen as well. Everybody's fishing inside. There's some decent rooster fish, but geez, there's just thousands of small 2-pound rooster fish floating around that are taking the flies like crazy. and the fly fishermen are having a great time with them. But overall, we're looking for a better week. I was looking at the iWindsurf, the wind guide there, and we're going to have a flat week coming up, and I expect the fishing just to light up. Every time it does, the yellowfin really come up and hit it. It's been a good yellowfin year.
That
so far,
time of the year, John. We're ready for it. And
it is.
Great to hear that.
And, boy, we're excited about our Rancho Leonero tournament coming just less than a month away. Pretty excited about that.
Coming up.
Yeah.
And weather's beautiful, by the way, too. It's a nice day. It's not breaking 90 quite yet. High 80s midday. And
I'm jealous.
Cool morning.
Yeah.
Stay cool down there.
Sounds like fun to me. Well, if somebody wants,
time of year to be here for sure.
Yeah, I know there's limited availability here coming up in the prime season, but lots of airfare options too. Like we've been talking about on Alaska Airlines. Now you can fly to Los Cabos either from San Diego, Orange County, or LAX, and then of course the bridge options too. If somebody wants to come down to Rancho Leonero, book a spot. How do we find you?
Thanks, Pete. It's 800-646-2252. Or you can catch us on RanchoLeonero.com.
All right. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. We'll talk to you next Sunday.
You sure will. Look forward to it, guys.
All right. Appreciate that very much. Good talking to you. Let's head over to Avalon, Catalina Island. Berkeley Andrews from Seakeeper is on the line. Good morning, Berkeley.
Hey, good morning, Pete. Jamie, Kyle, how's everybody doing?
Good, Berkeley. Good morning. I bet you're having a good time over there.
Oh yeah, we're happy and we're Seakeeper stabilized. I tell you what, we were out yesterday, and I mean there's some 3 to 4 foot swells out there. For most people, it wasn't too comfortable, but we eliminated about 93% of that roll, and it was pretty amazing. So we had people coming up with their dinghies, and really the Seakeeper demo tours continued, and it's been very successful.
What a perfect venue for a Seakeeper demo, because you're right out the harbor up there in Avalon. That's like your old stomping grounds, right, Berkeley?
Oh yeah, it really is. But it is amazing because you go over and get some fresh water, and guys come over with their dinghies, and they just continue to be enamored by the technology. It's really, really exciting, and what's the most exciting is watching this engineered into smaller and smaller boats. So it's a game changer, but now people who, have the 23 to 27 foot boats are starting to get really excited.
Yeah, indeed. So this is the new Seakeeper 2, right?
Yeah, well, on the Albemarle, we've got the 3. But our latest offering is the Seakeeper 2, boats up to 7 tons, in that 27 to 32 foot range, but I mean, we've already started putting them on boats, down to 25 feet. So
nice.
It's pretty awesome.
And I know Jamie and the Seasons crew is involved with Seakeeper, right?
Yeah. We actually have one of our captains over there today this weekend helping Berkeley out run that demo boat for demos this weekend. Yeah.
Nice.
We sniffed around for some fish out there, Pete, but I tell you, the water was a little cold still. Over on the backside, and a lot of bonita around, but no WSB or yellows yet. But I think it's going to change real soon here. It's starting to look better. Just we need a couple more degrees. But let me just remind everybody on the demo day tour, we're going to be at Marina Del Rey next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, May 11th through the 13th, and then in Oxnard, May 18th through the 20th. So if you want to come on down, take a ride, be amazed, get on the boat, just go to the Seakeeper website, click on Take a Ride, or give me a call, 310-502-0034, and we'd love to get you out on the water. I mean, it's something that feeling is believing, and I'm sure you can attest to that, Pete.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I love my Seakeeper on my boat for sure. Hey, Berkeley, have fun over there in Avalon, and if you are over there in Avalon, look Berkeley up and go take a ride and be amazed. Thanks for the call, Berkeley.
Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
All
Bye-bye.
Right, appreciate that. Speaking of Catalina, the Western Outdoor News Catalina White Sea Bass Jackpot's coming up just about a month away in 2 harbors there in Catalina, June 9th and 10th. $10,000 payback for the 3 largest fish, and only a $400 entry per team. Really, really a great tournament with lots of things, sponsored by Yamaha Outboards and more. Optional jackpots for sea bass, halibut, and yellowtail. Get all the details on the Catalina White Sea Bass Jackpot at 2 Harbors, Catalina Island, June 9th and 10th. in Western Outdoor News or check out WONews.com for more information. That's going to be one heck of a tournament there and a beautiful place, too. Two Harbors, Catalina Island, right? Love it.
Fun tournament. I've fished it a couple of years. Yeah, it's absolutely, with the captain's meeting and, sitting on the anchor all night, and then getting back and having, lunch and the ceremonies. It's a fun weekend.
It's pretty healthy payback there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
$10,000. And I was talking to Chuck Brewhauser from Western Outdoor News. He says that's a guarantee. They've got enough commitment from sponsors that they're going for it.
Yeah, they do a great job. Like I said, it's a great weekend, and obviously the backdrop is as good as it gets. So.
Now let me ask you: if somebody wanted to fish that tournament on one of your boats, could they charter you?
Absolutely, yeah. We last year we fished the Yellowtail tournament for BD guys.
The outdoors,
yeah, we fished that last year, and we loved. That's some of our favorite things. They just give us a call and. We can book it and make plans to fish a tournament.
So, speaking of the BD Outdoors Yellowtail Tournament, that also is in June, and they're taking sign-ups right now for that. That's a great tournament.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
They do such a good job.
Same thing, great captain's meeting, obviously, and, some of the best food, at the ceremony, and, we have a good time.
June 22nd through the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so you guys already booked for that, or you?
Yeah, I moved that 34 up to Dana Point in June, so we're going to be up there. Yeah, start fishing sea bass. So we kind of move around with that boat.
Nice.
And we're actually already chartered, up in Orange County.
So if somebody wanted to fish that 34 on the Catalina tournament?
We can do that.
Are you available?
Yeah, we're available for that. And then, if somebody wants to fish that, Yellowtail tournament on the 23 or 25, we're available for that as well. Yeah.
I'd love that. If we've got some guys out there that are interested in doing that, I'd love to get you guys out there and put some fish on the board for that. It'd be great to be a part of it.
It's a fun weekend.
It is.
Distinct advantage having a professional captain like you guys.
Oh, sometimes.
Indeed. But that's okay. If you charter the boat, it's a good thing for sure.
Absolutely.
Hey, let's go ahead and jump back into those phones. Let's talk to Paul in Bellflower. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Jamie and Kyle and Pete. How are you guys doing?
Morning.
Morning.
All right, this sounds so exciting. All right, what's the prices on the 34, the 25, and the 23?
Again, you can go to our website. There's obviously a handful of different trips. I'll just kind of roll through our offshore program on that 34 is $2,200 for the day. That's 5 guys. All your
full day.
That's a full day, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Everything included. You just bring your food and drink. So that's $2,200. On our 25, it's $1,600. Same thing. Everything's included. Just bring your food and drinks. And I believe it's $1,100 for that 23.
Wow. Really, really fair.
And that's and that's obviously our offshore program. It just gets our full day where we fish Coronado's a bit cheaper, and then obviously 3/4 days a little cheaper than that. So.
Do you have some people that do half days?
Yeah,
we have
of course.
We did one yesterday.
Yeah. We just I did a 3/4 day, and Kyle did a half day yesterday. So. At this time of year, we can kind of get it done, on our rock cod program in a half day too. So
nice,
yeah,
nice for sure. Hey, thanks a lot for the call this morning. Appreciate that. That does free up for the first time all morning. 858-457-1090. Let's talk to Don in Dana Point. Good morning, Don.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning,
Jamie, Kyle, Pete. How are you guys doing today?
Oh, excellent.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Hey, man, are the bluefin ever going to go away? I mean, it's been.
We
were out on the New Loan last week and caught a couple, so it was really good. One of the gentlemen just before he answered my question on your prices. Do you do like day and a half trips or?
We do definitely on our 34. We do day and a half trips. So
okay,
yeah,
all right,
and obviously leave at night. Run through the night, and then obviously if we're fishing Catalina or Clemente or wherever, obviously we can fish on the anchor and then all day and then back the next day.
Right, and all right, great. Hey, I had another question. Rick's not there, the super tackle guy, but I'm looking for a reel to fish like 80 to 100 pound for hopefully we have the big bluefin around again this year. What would you guys recommend?
Well, I'll recommend my Talica 12 right off the bat. Fish straight 80 pound on that. That's our
such a beast.
Braid too. I want to clarify that. That's braid you're asking about, right?
Straight braid, 80 pound braid.
And what are you going to put a top shot on there?
It all depends. 100 pound. If we're fishing flat falls, 100 pound. Just small top shots for that. is kind of our key.
Yeah, I don't like a huge top shot, actually. I do just something to separate my little piece of fluoro from, my main line there is the braid, but not a huge, I'm not going to do 100 yards or anything like that. Just a couple pulls onto the handle or onto the spool, and that's it.
That's all you need, yeah.
Kelp cutter rigs.
Just a little stretch absorber,
Yeah, and then as far as those talicas, if you wanted to bump up, you guys have bigger talicas
yes,
too, I'm
yep,
sure.
yep.
And then what about rod? The Terez? Are you fishing Terez?
Yeah, we fish Terez and Terramars, so, like for that big bluefin, we fish, Talica 25 or a Talica 50 for big ones, and we fish their rail rods. So those Terez rail rods are
amazing.
Yeah, they're a beast for sure. So, and then on our day-to-day stuff, we like to fish an 8-foot rod on because our outboards. Obviously that, from a 7 to an 8 foot gives us an extra foot to, when a fish kind of gets squirrely around the back of the boat, where a lot of these fish like to sit and do their, their pinwheels and whatnot, is under those silver props. So having that, that extra, foot on the 8 foot is key for us. But we fish those Terez, like an 8 foot heavy.
Yeah, for sure. It's so much flexibility. Being sponsored by Shimano, you have all the good stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, blessed, very blessed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Hey, thanks a lot for the call this morning. And when we come back, we're going to get a catch report, find out what's biting out there, and more from Jamie and Kyle, seasoned sport fishing. A lot going on here on Let's Talk Hookup, Southern California's sport fishing voice on the Mighty 1090.
This is Rick Jensen with Sport Fishing Financial. I think most of you get that I'm a fisherman and work with the fishing community, but to understand exactly what Sport Fishing Financial does, ask yourself these 4 questions. First, do you really know how much money you'll need in order to retire comfortably? Next, do you know how much you'll have to save on a regular basis to reach that number? Do you have a process that includes a proven investment strategy and confidence that the money you save will grow? Last, do you have a plan for how to turn your savings into retirement income? If you don't have good answers to these questions, you're not alone, but you should, and I can make sure you do. In addition, if you own a business and currently provide or are planning on providing a retirement savings plan for yourself or your employees, we should really talk. We offer an outstanding variety of creative solutions that are sure to meet your needs.
Some of our listeners may feel overwhelmed. Others may believe they are already doing the best they can. In either case, I bet Rick can help. Set a time to meet with him and start planning for your personal or business investment success. Find Rick on the web at sportfishingfinancial.com or give him a call at 949-481-1807.
This is Captain Tim Ekstrom from the long-range vessel Royal Star. With my partners Randy Toussaint and Brian Sims, we have set the bar for the long-range fishing experience. A spring 8-day, summer 5-day, or a fly-down, fly-back 11-day winter trip, we deliver the highest quality long-range voyage you will find. From our premium RSW fish storage to our top-of-the-line chefs and crew, Royal Star distinguishes itself from all others. Want to grab a spot on the Royal Star? Check us out at RoyalStarSportFishing.com or call Tracy at 619-224-4764.
Have you been looking for a live bait hook that keeps live bait alive? Look no further than Japan's leading fish hook, Gamakatsu. It's the little things that make the difference, and Gamakatsu hooks drive the point home. With an absolute perfect bend and ideal barbs, your bait swims harder and longer. And when you get bit, Gamakatsu hooks bite back with a vengeance. All hooks are not the same. Go with Gamakatsu for infinite success. Gamakatsu, simply the best. Check Gamakatsu.com.
I always wear a life jacket when I'm on the water because I'm lazy. I like floating like a giant turtle covered with SPF 50. The life jacket does the work. I highly recommend this to everyone. Save the ones you love. A message from California State Parks Division of Boating and Waterways.
Cast Tours is a family-owned and operated travel company that specializes in taking you to great fishing destinations. They take pride in providing the best and most affordable vacation packages available. For over 20 years, Cast Tours has been creating unique sport fishing and vacation trips. Whether it's a fishing trip, a family vacation, or an adventure, they will provide you the service and value you deserve. Call Cast Tours at 800-593-6510 or check casttours.com.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Pete Gray here, along with Jamie and Kyle from Seasoned Sport Fishing. New blood here at Let's Talk Hookup, and we're very proud to have them. A really quality operation out of Dana Landing and Mission Bay there, Seasoned Sport Fishing. Let's find out what's biting out there. The Catch Report today, sponsored in part by Terrafin. Sea surface temperature charts focus your offshore fishing on the most productive areas by using Terrafin. And now, with Terrafin Mobile, you can take it with you on your iPad, your iPhone, your Android device. Just download the latest chart before you leave, and you have the critical information right in front of you right there. Check Terrafin.com for more information. Let's start up at Dana Wharf Sport Fishing. Captain Brian Woolley's on the line. Good morning, Captain Woolley.
Hey, good morning, guys. What's happening? In there.
Great to have you. What's going on at Dana Wharf Sport Fishing?
Well, let me tell you, our half-day fishing this week here close to home, we finally saw a little bit better situation this week. We had some warmer water and a good fresh load of anchovy, and that really kind of helped our bass fishing here for sure. A few days this week, we did see some fun action, which is a huge difference from the last couple, no doubt about it. We had action on both the surface setups and the guys fishing the sinkers. Even the artificial stuff, rubber lures, the hard jerk baits and stuff like that had a time and a place this week too. So certainly a good sign, at least on the half-day scene there, from what it has been the last couple of weeks. 61-degree water was pretty much the consistent water temp this week. Yesterday the wind blew a little bit. Sitting here on the anchor this morning, got 58-degree water on the coast, so it knocked it down here a little bit. But stretching it out down to our three-quarter day zone, that stuff, that rockfish has still been, it's been a little bit tricky. That crab, again, it's around in a lot of those areas, and it's still a factor. But a couple days, we ended up on the beach along the coast near Barnkill up and down there off Pendleton. With the cod being a little finicky, we had to make the move to the inside and did see some decent bass action down there as well. So water in that little zone was a little bit off, a little bit dirty in some areas, but we still managed to find some fish wanting the fly line bait. So that's just it, man. The anchovy has certainly been the key and a big help both on the half and three-quarter days. Then the Fury, he was over at Clemente yesterday. He kept his ball rolling out there. He's had some real good trips out there as well. More great bottom fishing with the cod and the whitefish really making up the bulk of his count. And, that was kind of the main players for him, but still some sheephead and some other stuff, sculpin and other lingcod and calico bass in his counts out there. So we're hoping the weather continues, and kind of got to pick your days this time of year. Be smart and find the days where there's not a lot of wind in the forecast, get some sunshine, and get out here and catch a couple fish. So if you guys want to hop on a trip, we're running half and three-quarter day trips every single day. So call our landing. Number here is 949-496-5794. Of course, check us out on the web here at danawharf.com. And then I heard you guys, everyone likes to save a little bit of money. So you got HU25, save 25% on one of these local half and three-quarter day trips here with us.
Such a deal. HU25 at Dana Wharf, sportfishing.com. Just put that little code, HU25, in the box. Save 25% half and three-quarter day trips. And I'll tell you what, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, tomorrow through Wednesday, those are the days. That's when you want to go fishing. Looks like really nice weather.
That's what we're hoping for. So thanks for the time this morning, guys. Good luck there. Keep it rolling. We'll talk to you next week.
All right. Thanks, Captain Woolley. Appreciate that very much. And I want to remind you, too, if you want to go fishing next weekend, American Angler's doing some very special day-and-a-half trips. They're kind of in-between trips, and they want to do like a customer appreciation or new customer introduction to the boat. So they're doing a day-and-a-half trip this Friday, May 11th, on the American Angler. Very reasonably priced. If you want to go on the American Angler next Friday on a day-and-a-half trip, AmericanAnglerSportFishing.com, or just give Lori a call in the office and book that trip. I know they fill up very, very quickly, so you definitely want to jump on that. And while we're waiting for Gunday, I want to tell you, this summer's Bill Varney CCA California, they'll be holding 5 surf fishing clinics. The first clinic will be on Saturday, May 19th. That's just a couple weeks away in Crystal Cove State Park in Laguna. Bill and his crew will teach you techniques that you'll need to catch fish in the surf. Bill meets for a quick seminar, then it's down to the sand and you catch fish. All proceeds go to support the Coastal Conservation Association. If you want to register, check it out at surffishtackle.com and just click on seminars. And speaking of surf fishing, Gundy Gunderson, our surf guru, is here. Good morning, Gundy.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Great. What's going on out there?
Well, not some of the typical perch fishing we see this time of year, but the real shine this week was the halibut action. And down your section, Pete, that North County, San Diego beaches really lit up this week. Let's start up north. Hook, line, sinker reported good halibut action along East Beach, Graveyards, Goleta. The hard jerkbait bite was hot this week. Flash minnows, X-Wraps. White has been a good color. Anything that mimics smelt anchovy. Those patterns are solid. The harbor spit's been a best bet in the breezy days. Small anchovy pattern swim baits have been working best here. Wiley's reported good action on calico bass and cabezon on the rocky beaches. I was just talking about this the other day, the lack of cabezon, over the last several years with the warm water. And now this season, we're seeing good sign of that cabezon in shallow on those rocky spots. Squid, the best bait. First good sign of those things. Just Fishing in Redondo reported more striped bass taken this week. Fish were landed all along the South Bay beaches. The big fish of the week was an 8.5 pounder taken on cut squid off Torrance Beach. Real nice fish. Hermosa, Manhattan, kicked out fish. Fresh sardine and fresh frozen anchovies also been working. On those breezy days where you can't cast the baits, the natural bait bite's been the way to go. Big fish reported good halibut action all along Shoreline Drive, Cherry Beach. That area has been good for a while there. Tons of shorts in here, but plenty of kickers. I think 30 inches was the big fish this week. White flash minnows have been the hot bait. Ketchum tackle in Newport reported their big halibut this week. 31-inch, 14-pound fish taken on electric grunion pattern flash minnow there, somewhere in between the piers. Hogan's reported good yellowfin croaker bite off Doheny on leadworms, handful of spots in the mix. The guys are seeing some early corvina in the bay there, but no biters yet. And then Pacific Coast reported very good halibut action all along the beaches there. The shop's holding a halibut derby, and they checked in an 11-pound 4-ounce and 11-pound 11-ounce fish. The 11-pound 11-ounce is now leading the derby. The guys are fishing at or near the river and lagoon mouths. It makes sense. These have always been good spots, and they're just focusing in those areas. Again, fresh frozen sardine was a real good bait. Some guys have been making the live smelt and the live. They even got a few guys go down and get live sardine in Oceanside, and then they truck it down to these spots, and it seems to be well worth their effort. Also, a nice 9-pound orange mouth taken in the bay there on a gulp bait. So the southern section really looking good, Pete. I can't tell you what's going on with the perch bite, but we just go with this good halibut bite. You know what I mean?
Yeah, halibut. It's spring. Let's go catch them. Gundy.
It is, and we got to snap a good weather. Just going to get better, Pete.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, Gundy Gunderson, Surf Guru Extraordinaire. Thanks for that. We'll talk to you next Sunday.
Have a good week.
Appreciate that very much. And that is our catch report there. I want to remind you, if you didn't check out our email blast this week, Bill Varney is doing such a great job with that. I wrote a story about our Pesca Panama trip, lots of information and stories. If you missed it, also on the bottom of that was a BBC video of giant trevally feeding on birds and lagoons.
I've seen that.
Did you see
it's
that?
Amazing.
Unbelievable.
Wow, amazing.
That was on our email blast, along with that story and photos about our amazing Pesca Panama trip. So if you missed the email blast, you can get it. I posted it on our Facebook page, Let's Talk Hookup Radio Show on Facebook. Or just better yet, subscribe every week. We only send it out every other week, and we don't sell our list. We don't do anything but send you good information every other week. So check it out. Front page of our website. Once you click on our website, letstalkhookup.com, and then you scroll down, a little banner will pop up, and you can enter your email, and we will send you that right out every other week. Hey, also, if you haven't checked out our new Let's Talk Hookup app, it is amazing. Adam's doing a fantastic job. We have uncovered from the archives some amazing old shows, like I'm talking 15, 20-year-old shows with Marty Milner and Del Marsh, and Adam's going through them all. We're going to be posting a few of these shows very, very soon, and these are going to be these are going to be on our app only. You will only be able to hear them on our app. So if you haven't already, on your iPhone, your iPad, your Android device, download our app. It's easy to find. Just put Let's Talk Hookup Radio Show in your Play Store or your iPhone App Store and download that app. Phones are packed up. They want to talk to you guys.
Sweet.
So let's go ahead and talk to Johnny and Encinitas. Thanks for joining us, Johnny.
Hey, what's going on, captains?
Good morning,
Hey.
Johnny.
Hey, my first question is, are you available for surf and fishing trips, say at Dolphin Tanks or Todos Sanos? And then I wanted to know if you could give us a little information about your very well experienced Captain Ken, who is out at Catalina. Thanks, boys.
Ha ha.
Yeah, we're game for anything. So whether it's a bay cruise or a surf trip at fishing the west end of Clemente, we can kind of customize anything. That's what
you've done that.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Okay.
So we can do that.
Surf and fish.
Surf and fish, and we gotta obviously do a little barbecue, a little tri-tip of our own.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's something I'd go do in my free time too. Just even with the buddies, is go down there, anchor up, and fish for half a day, and go surf for the evening, or vice versa. And it's a lot of fun to go do. So we're most certainly open to that. And I think Jamie, will tell you that we're open to pretty much catching anything with gills and a tail. We'll go out there and go have a good time doing it and try to track them down.
The cool thing about chartering your own boat, and it is when you charter with Seasons, it is your own boat, right?
That's right. Yeah, and
you can do whatever you want.
Do what you want. We have we do a little bit of spear fishing trips as well. So we obviously got to run down the game plan and make sure that you're equipped and safety and experienced in that level. But for putting somebody in the water and blue water type thing. So.
Right.
But yeah, that's what's kind of makes it neat. You know what I mean? You can kind of customize anything you want beforehand, and we can make it happen.
All right. Very good. Hey, thanks a lot for the phone call this morning. John in Long Beach, you're next up on Let's Talk Hookup. Good morning.
Gentlemen, good morning. Great show.
Morning, John.
I wanted to ask the captains, do you have, what type of fish storage do you have there on your 34?
On that 34, we've got a really nice kill box, not insulated as far as any, kind of cold plates, but, we use all the fish bags, and we take plenty of ice, a couple 100 pounds of ice every day. So,
wow.
Yeah, we definitely, and we're buying that there at Dana Landing first thing in the morning, when we leave. So we take
ice.
Fresh ice, plenty of ice, and, those reliable kill bags these days make it real easy as far as, keeping that fish cold all day. Obviously, kind of in a blood salty slush as well, so it kind of keeps that fish fresh.
What about on your boat, Kyle?
I think Jamie said it there. It's the 30x60 reliable fishing products is what we use, and same thing. We use probably about 100 pounds, 150 pounds of ice, depending on what the type of fishing is. If it's a lot of yellowfin, that stuff melts the ice really quickly, so you got to be on it. We also do have a couple really big coolers. Jamie's got a huge Yeti on his, and I have a huge Pelican on mine that we keep the bags in as well. So got the loose stuff in the kill bag, and then our good ice and our clean ice over your food, drink, and beer in the cooler that we can spread over to the kill bag as well.
The kill bag, yeah, fantastic. Now, what about filleting and such? When you get on the boat, you make a catch. Do you guys fillet?
Yeah, we take care of that. Yeah, that's a great question as well. So yeah, that's all included in the price.
Wow.
All we ask is you bring your cooler down, transfer all your stuff into our coolers to save space on the deck, because obviously, like Kyle said, we already have big coolers already iced down, ready to go. We just put your beverages and your food and stuff in for the day, and then keep your cooler dockside. And yeah, we cut all your fish on the way in, and if you're real lucky and we have a good day and you're nice to us, we make a little sashimi for you on the way in.
Yeah. And, I think it's really important to kind of reiterate, we do really pride ourselves in taking really good care of the fish. We try to bleed that stuff for you, even on the boat. It's going to go head in the bucket. We're going to gill it and bleed it for you. Try to take really, really nice care of it into the bag, all the way into the Ziploc when you're walking home with it. It's going to be primo, no gunny sack and sitting in the sun. It's going to be excellent. I do make a lot of believers out of bonito, surprisingly. I'll ice it down, make it real proper, do a little sashimi, and they wouldn't believe it that it was bonito. Yeah.
Really bonito?
Yeah. It's incredible, honestly. I'll make you a believer, so come on down.
Yeah, all right. Very good. Thanks a lot for the phone call this morning. And when we come back, we're going to take more phone calls. We're going to hear from a lot of great people here coming up. Big hour. Hour number 2 coming up here. Don't miss it. Let's Talk Hookup, Mighty 1090.
The Sportfishing Association of California is taking a leadership role to broaden the fishing opportunities for Southern California anglers. And Saturday, May 19th, they'll be traveling to Mazatlan, Mexico. The president of SAC, Captain Ken Franke, along with Captain Tim Ekstrom, will host a live broadcast from the El Cid Marina and Resort in Mazatlan. The broadcast will feature some key personnel from Mexico Fisheries and help strengthen the ties with the sport fishing fleet in Southern California and Mexico. They will also discuss the great fishing opportunities available in Mazatlan. SAC's mission is to promote tourism through marine recreation and educational activities while protecting ocean resources. By working together with Mexico, we can show our care for the resources both at home and across the border. Tune in Saturday, May 19th, a very special live Let's Hook Up broadcast from Mazatlan, Mexico with the Sportfishing Association of California. Check CaliforniaSportfishing.org. It's big, it's comfortable, and she is beautiful. The state-of-the-art long-range sport fishing vessel, the Independence. Veteran captains Mark Paisano and Paul Strasser built this incredible 112-foot vessel with the most modern technology and luxurious comfort available. Captain Jeff Dubois has helped make the Independence a top-notch operation. Call Independence Sport Fishing at 619-226-6006 or check the availability on spring, summer, and fall trips now at IndependenceSportFishing.com. When it comes to catching big bluefin tuna in local waters, Shimano has the gear proven to land the big ones. You already know the hot jig is the Shimano Butterfly flat ball jig, and when you match that with the right tackle system, it makes this great jig even more effective. We suggest you grab a Tranx 500 HG and fill it with 80-pound Power Pro Max Quattro. Max Quattro is 25% thinner, which means 25% more line capacity when you hook that giant. Match your new setup with a Therese 70H and you have the power to put the wood to that big bluefin tuna. The Tranx 500 HG has the cranking power you need, and with the level wind, you concentrate on fishing your Shimano flat ball and leave the line control to the Tranx reel. Hundreds of big fish have been caught on the flat ball, and when you add the Power Pro Max Quattro Tranx Therese combo, you'll take your fishing to the next level. See your local dealer or check Shimano.com for all the details.
XEPRS 1090 AM Rosarito, Baja California.
San Diego's sports leader.
The home of ESPN Radio. The mighty 1090.
For decades, the Kona Kai has been considered San Diego's premier marina, resort, and spa. Now, with millions of dollars in upgrades, the Kona Kai Resort is a destination for travelers worldwide who can live it every day. The docks and services are the finest quality in San Diego, and the Kona Kai is the closest marina to the open ocean. As a marina tenant, you enjoy many benefits, including secured free parking, a deluxe health club, swimming pool, and more. Enjoy discounts at the restaurant, bar, and hotel. If you don't have a boat, there are memberships available at a very affordable price. The Kona Kai Club has been offering members a home away from home since 1953. Members can spend their days on Kona Kai's private beach, meet new people in the club's modern lounge, share a meal with family at Vessel Restaurant and Bar, or pamper themselves in Spa Terra. Check out ResortKonakai.com on the web for more information, to reserve a slip, or inquire about joining the club. The Kona Resort, like being on vacation every day in your own backyard.
Fisherman's Landing is the top choice in local and long-range fishing. Hi, this is Doug Kern. Our hardworking crew is always looking for ways to improve your fishing experience. We offer the finest open party trips from 1 to 3 days, the best charter boats available, and of course, our world-renowned long-range fleet is second to none. We are proud to say Fisherman's Landing is now a full-service sport fishing operation, offering half-day trips on the Dolphin, and now, for the first time in the long history of Fisherman's Landing, we have 3/4-day open party trips on the Liberty. We built the Liberty specifically to offer a better experience. Run by veteran captain Taro Takeuchi, the 85-foot Liberty is the first open party 3/4-day boat to offer bunks for your comfort. She also has huge bait capacity and RSW fish holds to keep your catch fresh. Plus, Liberty has a big galley and 2 interior heads with showers. Our open party trips from half-day, 3/4-day, or 1 to 3 day trips can be easily booked online at fishermanslanding.com or give us a call at 619-221-8500. I'll see you at Fisherman's Landing in San Diego.
There's a lot of great tools out there to help you land the biggest catch. We've got state-of-the-art fish finders, the latest sonar technology, and a wide assortment of lures and jigs at our disposal. It's all tech to help you land the big one. Do you know who else loves the latest tech? Your San Diego County Ford dealers. Just look at F-150. It's loaded with tech. That's one of the many reasons F-150 is Motor Trend's 2018 Truck of the Year. Great payloads and towing capabilities make it the perfect piece of tackle. Available with an 8-inch touchscreen, fuel-saving EcoBoost engine, and all the latest safety and comfort features, F-150 is the truck that is smart enough for California. And right now, your San Diego County Ford dealers have great offers on F-150 XLT and STX. Right now is your best chance to get the best deal on the best truck. That's California Smart. Learn more at buyfordnow.com or visit your San Diego County Ford dealer today. They'll be glad to hook you up.